I said it's time to go.
Hey, look, let's give him 30 seconds. He's not going anywhere.
Thanks.
Okay. You don't got a lot of time.
All right, Todd, we're gonna go back in there. And I want you to hold on to this like a mantra. Evangeline believes me. My lawyer knows I'm innocent. You know that.
You're a member of a very elite club.
Doesn't matter how many people agree with me. The system does work. Maybe not quickly, but eventually.
Could I have a moment alone?
Yeah. Even he's surprised I believe him.
Just out of curiosity, why do you?
Well, if I had something concrete, don't you think I would have used it in court? You think I'm chasing windmills, don't you?
I know what it's like to need a win.
Yeah, why? Because my life sucks?
I didn't say that. I don't think that's true either. It's just suggesting that sometimes there's people you just can't help.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna get through this.
I know you will.
Okay, let's go.
Miss Davidson, is there
Vicky, are you okay? I didn't know where you were.
Well, the girls did.
Oh, thank you.
They were absolutely great. Getting me through those reporters. Oh, my God.
Yeah, makes me real proud of my former profession. What a bunch of leeches.
Well, darling, they're doing their jobs. You know that.
Yeah, if jobs are throwing out personal questions, thanks to Evangeline, they have a lot to ask.
Look, I had to testify for the prosecution in a murder trial, and I have DID. Evangeline had to do what she did. She had to discredit my testimony.
If they say anything on the way out, I'll discredit them with a left hook.
Excuse me, I don't mean to intrude, but I know the back way out of here. If you want to avoid the reporters, I can show you the way.
David, that's very kind, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Well, it would be fun to deck one of them.
Clint. Excuse me, Bo. But which one of Vicky's many scintillating personalities do you think is coming on to David?
Are you talking about Vicky Davidson?
Yes. The woman's shameless. She'll use any situation to her personal advantage. Hello. I'm Dr. Dorian Lord. I believe we've met before.
You're hard to forget.
You okay?
Yeah, and you know, look, you just told Mom to stop hovering over me. Why don't you take your own advice, okay?
Oh, I never do that. I mean, advice is meant to be given, not taken.
Look, I'm okay. I'll tell you if I'm not.
Good. But hearing them ask Mom questions about her DID, that has to get to you.
I just feel bad for her.
Well, at least they don't know about you. And Dad and I are going to make sure it stays that way.
Thank you. I appreciate that you're looking out for me, but I'm not fragile, Natalie.
Well, good. Because I want you to be completely off guard when I start hitting you with those fat jokes. I mean, have you seen your feet lately?
Watch it. Watch it. Tessa's going to come out and clean your clothes soon, okay? I just want to get this over with.
I know.
How much more does she have to take?
I know.
So I'm saying to myself, as the new editor of Craze magazine, we have got a drop-dead gorgeous district attorney who has presented an airtight case against a morally reprehensible felon. Well, my readers are going to want, no, they are going to demand an exclusive interview. So, shall we schedule one?
Ms. Lord? Absolutely not.
Come on, you've got political ambitions. Who doesn't want to be interviewed?
I can't stop this very important, very sad case from becoming a media circus, but I certainly don't have to help.
A man with integrity. You know how attractive the public finds that? And I find it attractive, too.
A murder trial, and she's working the room?
Vicky, are you saying that Dorian is shallow?
Why isn't she home? Looking after Blair and Star and Jack?
Oh, yeah. She'd be a great comfort there, wouldn't she?
Oh, God, I hate this so much.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Clint, I've spent most of my life dealing with the really horrible things my father did. Star and Jack are gonna have to live with this forever. You know, they don't deserve that.
Don't put this all on yourself.
He's my brother, and they're his children. I'm in this, whether I like it or not.
Excuse me. They're bringing Todd over, so it won't be long now.
Thank you.
You okay? This isn't easy.
No, I'm okay. I have a lot of backup, thank you. But thanks for asking.
All right. Will you take care?
Yeah. Bo, the fact that the jury's come back so quickly, that's not very good, is it?
Well, yeah. It doesn't look good for Todd.
I mean, do you really think he did this?
Vicky, I've been in this job for a while now, and I've gotten pretty good at letting go at the end of a case. But this one, I was there when the bodies were recovered. So whoever's responsible for this, I do want to see him pay.
Your wife's not here. Looks like you're on your own.
Hey, everybody. Talk amongst yourselves, only me.
Need anything? Any water?
No, I just wish Blair was here.
Sorry.
May I have a word with my brother?
Of course.
Todd. Oh, look at me, please. Please. I want you to know something, okay? You're my brother, and I will always love you. All right? And no matter what happens today, that won't change. You know, you and I have been through hell together, and there might be more hell to come. But I swear to you, you won't go through this alone. I know that in the past I've acted like, well, that I doubted you. And I'm sorry for that, because I know in my soul you didn't do this. And I will continue to believe that, no matter what the jury decides. I've had a lot of problems of my own recently, and I kind of feel I've abandoned you in the middle of this, but you know what? That's over. Your sister is here for you, and I always will be. Okay?
Yeah, I want to tell you something. I didn't prosecute this case with the intention of making a name for myself. I honestly believe that Todd Manning's guilty.
Uh-huh. And what if you get your guilty verdict today, and it turns out you're wrong?
I don't think that'll happen.
Hugh, we both know what happens to men that get convicted of killing pregnant women. They go to the bottom of the prison food chain. What if you get your guilty verdict, and Todd gets shanked by another inmate before I have a chance to appeal?
I have to be prepared to live with that. And so do you.
What time is it?
45 seconds since the last time you asked me.
Okay. You know, I'm starting to think that you and Mom are right, because all of a sudden I'm getting the feeling like I don't want to be here for this.
All right. Well, if you want to take off, I'll run interference.
Oh. What about Mom?
She'll be fine. She's got Dad. Just meet me outside, and I'll tell him we're leaving, okay?
Thank you.
darling. Rex, every time I see you lately, you're with my daughter. Are you two dating?
Would you knock this off? This has to be the worst day of Todd Manning's life.
Oh, I can only hope so.
Sometimes these things can be satisfying. Sometimes they suck.
All right. Kramer, report a comment on What is it? Something happened.
Mr. Manning is now in the courtroom, and we are only minutes away from hearing the verdict in this very disturbing case. Courthouse veterans can't remember a jury coming back this quickly in such a complicated case. And as I've said before, no one sees this as a good sign for the defense. Todd Manning is almost certainly going to face a guilty verdict, and perhaps even the death penalty.
It was an almost entirely circumstantial case, but presented a unique difficulty for the defense. There was clear evidence that the victim was mentally unbalanced and had subjected the defendant and his family to a reign of terror, including a terrifying attempt on the defendant's teenage daughter's life. But while this history may garner some sympathy for the defendant, it also provides clear motivation for murder.
He didn't do it!
The trial provided a glimpse into the personal lives of some of Llanview's most prominent families. For example, when Manning's sister, Victoria Davidson, was called to testify for the prosecution, defense attorney Evangeline Williamson mounted a grueling cross-examination where she attacked Miss Davidson's credibility by exposing her ongoing problems with multiple personality disorder.
Blair Kramer, who's been at the defendant's side throughout the trial, was noticeably absent this afternoon. But just a few moments ago, she entered the courtroom. She was accompanied by Dr. Spencer Truman, another witness for the prosecution. And so the fate of Todd Manning has been determined, and he is only minutes away from learning how this jury has judged him.
Wait. This is it, Charlie. The jury's gone back into the courtroom.
All rise. Court is in session. Judge Terrence McClellan presiding.
Be seated. Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will the defendant please rise? In the charge of murder in the first degree, how do you find?
We, the people of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, find the defendant, Todd Manning, guilty.